The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Seattle Mariners and the Arkansas Travelers. Logan Gilbert, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Into the box now, Shed Long. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Ball one. The 1-1. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. This is in the air to left. Liberato is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number one.
Batting second, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. The pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Man at first for him following the one-out single. The 1-0.
That's Bolton. 2-0.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Crawford leads off first with one away. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 2-2. Runners going. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Dan Vogelbach is next. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Seager fields it cleanly. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So now to the plate, Mitch Ney, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch, runners off for second. That's a strike. to throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Oh, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
One out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it, and that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
At the plate now, Connor Lean. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Lean is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Into the box, Joe Rizzo. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down to the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0. Hit to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jordan Cowan.
Coming to the plate now, Jordan Cowan. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. One and 0. Here it is.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The set and the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Second and third, 2 away. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Nay at third, Lean at second with 2 gone. Slow little roller to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. New inning set to get underway. Stepping up now, Kyle Lewis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Lewis normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. That evens it up, 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Liberato arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
So striding forward now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Popped him up. As Turris takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Evan White. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Cal Raleigh.
First pitch on its way. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Jack Larson.
Now at the plate, Jack Larson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Smith's on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Eric Filia.
Now at the plate, Eric Filia will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes set, the 0-1.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And another foul ball. bottom of the second here with no score. Ball 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
He's set. The 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Lewis waits on it. And that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. So here's Malik Smith, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Malik.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Smith is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Shed Long. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.P. Crawford is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. From the stretch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Into the box, Kyle Seager. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. From the stretch. Line drive to left. Liberato is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Cesar Izturis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Cesar Izturis.
First delivery to him on the way.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Luis Liberato.
Standing in, Luis Liberato. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Mitch Ney. Line towards center field. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tom Murphy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Oh, 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit the other way out toward right field. Filia moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The designated hitter, Daniel Vogelback.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelback. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
for 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
To the plate now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup, the 1-0.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now to the plate, Connor Lean. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The center fielder, Connor Lean.
He's set and the pitch. Ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Let's see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
No one out with a runner at second. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. pulled toward right center field. Gonzalez giving chase. And he can't get there. It's a ground rule double, and this game is over.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, we talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Travelers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Logan Gilbert earns the victory on the mound. Marco Gonzalez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Mariners, no